If you confessed to something that you didn't do in Orlando, Florida, or in Orange or Osceola County, which is something that I have seen before in my experience. A year or so ago, I had a client who, for some reason or another, had confessed to something that he did not do. And what is critical is getting an attorney on board as soon as possible. The reason why I say that is because when you are accused of a crime, the prosecutors and the law enforcement, they're not there to help you. They're there to find evidence to help them, find evidence to support their claim, find evidence to put the claim to bed, so to speak, to find a responsible party. So many times they don't care who it is and what they have to say. So they try to coerce individuals into providing some kind of false statement, or they take what you say out of context. That's why it's very important to make sure that anytime you are accused of a crime or you're in that situation, to one, if you don't have an attorney, make sure that you don't make any statements and simply ask for your attorney. And two, if you do have an attorney, you consult with him or her and you go over everything that you need to. In these situations, there are certain protocols that the law enforcement and the prosecuting authorities do have to go through. For example, they do have to, in those situations, read you your Miranda rights for that confession to be valid. For example, if you give a confession and while you're speaking to the law enforcement and they have not read you your Miranda rights and there's no record of it, then essentially that statement or your confession can be thrown out. But all of these things still go back to the fact that you need to find an attorney who's experienced in these areas of law, because they can look into all of these points during the investigation of the criminal case to see where law enforcement may have gone wrong, what procedures they didn't follow, and how the failure to follow those procedures can help you in gaining your freedom back and getting you resolved or absolved of that criminal case. If you have any other questions about criminal arrests or conduct in Orlando, Florida, please call the Victory Law Firm.